Welcome one and welcome all. Welcome to the Breakthrough You podcast. I'm your host, Coach Molly from 3 Pines Leadership, and I'm really glad you're here with me. So here on the Breakthrough You podcast, we like to do big things with not a lot of effort. So every week I'm going to give you a very easy to follow challenge that may take 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes out of your day. But if you start doing these challenges on a regular basis, you're going to see a dramatic, huge improvement in your life. So before we can actually start talking about the steps that we'll need to get to where we want to be, we need to set those goals. We need to figure out where we want to be. And it can be kind of overwhelming when you're talking about overhauling your entire life, so I've made it a little bit easier for you guys. Instead of trying to come up with big, lofty goals that will change our whole lives, we're going to break them down into 3 simple categories. So I want you to set a goal in each of these categories. First, your health, how your body feels. Are you nourishing it? Are you at the right... Are you at a BMI that's acceptable to you or whatever? Pick a goal that's related to the category of health. The second category I want you to look at is your relationships, how you're relating to other people, your loved ones, your partners, your community, etc. And the third area I want you to look at is your wealth. So your income, your career goals, all of that kind of stuff relating to wealth. So once you have a goal for each of those areas, it'll be a lot easier to apply these challenges and actually make a difference. If we know where we're going, these action steps are actually going to help us get there. So let's dive into this week's challenge, shall we? All right, so this week's challenge should be easy. It's to drink more water. That's all I'm asking you to do. Water is practically free in most parts of the world, and it's really, really good for you. Your body is mostly made up of water, so it only makes sense to constantly be replenishing your body with fresh water every day. Your body craves water, so give it what it wants. You don't need to drink gallons and gallons of water every day unless you're working out a lot or you're working outside in the summer, but you do need to make sure that you're drinking enough water and you're drinking it throughout the day. So here's my simple challenge. You're going to be drinking more water. That's challenge number 1. But how you do it if you're having a bit of difficulty, I recommend drinking a big glass of water when you first get up, making sure you drink a big glass of water before you go to bed, and then drinking throughout the day. I'm a huge fan of having like a cup with a straw, and I'm just kind of walking around all day drinking from that, and I can easily figure out how many ounces of water I've consumed in the day. If you like to have like a glass cup of water and you like cold water, a great way to get your cold water is to put a pitcher in your fridge so you've constantly cold water and you don't need to be running the taps for it. Or there are some friends of mine who have these giant 2-gallon bottles that they fill up once during the day, and they know they've completed their water goals when it's empty at the end of the day. Long story short, I want you to be drinking more water. You can put things like fruit in it and have like a fruit-infused water or some herbs. Crush up some mint, that's pretty good. But don't overly flavor it. Add enough fruit or herbs or whatever to flavor it, but what you don't want to do is overload it with calories, so don't turn it into a juice. Don't add so much fruit that it's overdoing it, because then you're just consuming unnecessary calories at that point. Yeah. All right, everyone, that's pretty simple. That's it for this episode. All I want you to do is make sure that you are drinking enough water. It'll help you stay focused. It'll help you sleep better. It'll help your body function. It'll help your digestion. It will help your mood, my friends. And really, I think we can all benefit from all of that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm Coach Molly from 3 Pines Leadership. This is the Breakthrough You podcast. Thank you again for joining me. I will see you again next episode. And until then, remember, I love you and be excellent to each other. Bye for now, guys.